I think that's one of the things that a lot of people don't get why Boris won 2 terms in London. He won 2 terms in London because London is very African, and the African diaspora identify with him a lot. He does quite well.
Really?
Yeah.
The African diaspora in London identifies with Boris Johnson.
If you like parents, if you like, so not the young woke kids. So you won't ask about like this. If you anybody under the age of 25, probably not, but beyond that, definitely. And I think that is one of the things is that the largest population of black people in the UK at the moment is of African direct descent, and that's a massive coup for the Conservative Party if they want to go into that. So they've already got. This is why the difference between the Indian diaspora and the Pakistani diaspora. The Indian diaspora has always very much voted within the Conservative Party because of that whole point of aspiration. A lot of the Pakistani community that have come over here, like, you know, were people to work in the mills and certain places. So they've always stayed in labour areas and kind of done those other kind of conversations. A lot of them in Scotland have now gone towards the SNP, ironically. But ultimately, the African diaspora is very conservative and they are very aspirational, and they've all come under, especially when it comes with Jeremy Corbyn, they've all fled countries where the ideas of socialism that he's selling at the moment have actually crushed their continent. So, not that I work for the Conservative Party or not, like, you know, but I think, like, you know, like, they would do really well. And every single black MP within the Conservative Party is African. Nobody ever sees that. Like, every black MP within the Conservative Party is African.
That's interesting, isn't it?
That's very interesting.
James Cleverly?
And Sierra Leonean.
Interesting. Oh, see, I never ever thought about where people come from. But
that's what I mean, and I think that's what I mean about like cultural identity and conversations. And the whole point is just because you become poor and you become a refugee doesn't. So my life was a little bit like coming to America, but the other way around. I mean, my family didn't come here looking for like, you know, a bride. We were, but we did still. Like my mother would still turn up as though she was like entitled to the same bullshit as she did when her family ran a country. I was like, honestly, God, Mum, nobody gives a shit.